Thank you, Madam Lieutenant Governor. It's a great pleasure to be here today with so many reproductive rights champions. And you can see from the huge bipartisan, bicameral coalition behind us that the Reproductive Rights Caucus is not only accomplishing great things across the board for people across the state, but will continue to do so in the future. And a year ago, when the Dobbs decision was handed down, reversing almost a half-century of precedent confirming a fundamental right for people in this country, especially women, we were horrified, we were devastated, and we were spurred to action. In fact, we had already taken action to pass the Reproductive Freedom Defense Act in anticipation of this terrible decision. And we have seen in the past year, unfortunately, across the country, some of our worst nightmares come to pass in terms of some of the extreme and barbaric anti-choice and anti-woman legislation that we've seen in some of these anti-choice states. But Connecticut has worked constantly and consistently, along with our advocates and our healthcare professionals, to take every measure at our disposal to protect the rights and the health care of people here in the state of Connecticut, and not only to protect them from the attacks that we're seeing across the country, but to expand access. Because as we all know, a right means nothing if you can't access it. And so the legislative agenda that we accomplished this session, thanks to the amazing legislators and advocates that are here with us today, is a testament to that. We here in the Reproductive Rights Caucus will take every measure to protect people's rights, to seek and obtain the health care that they need and deserve, but we're also going to ensure that every aspect of reproductive health care is accessible to the maximum ability here in the state of Connecticut. And that means ensuring that every person, regardless of whether they live in Bridgeport or Basra, can obtain that health care affordably, accessibly, and safely. So I want to say a big thank you to all these legislators, all these advocates, the leadership in both houses, and especially to this administration and the governor and lieutenant governor who have made this a huge priority of theirs and committed not only themselves and their political capital, but the agencies that help run our state to make sure that this legislative agenda and this policy agenda comes to fruition. So thank you so much, and we look forward to working hard in the future as well.